To prove myself and Gilberto Ramirez, and I want to be like idol, star, and I need to keep winning.
Okay, tell us when you were sparring for your last fight against Dominic Bridges, when you hurt your hand and you knew you had to withdraw, how did you feel?
I feel like really sad about my hand, and I saw the offer, and I hit the elbow, and that's when I hurt my hand. And but before that, before I hurt my hand too, in the beginning of the fight, and that lesion is like 2 years ago. I've been to come with the
injury. How special is it to you to be the very first of Mexican heritage to hold a title in the super middleweight division?
It's a honor. It's really honor for me, for my country, for all the people, all the Latino Mexican people, and that's why I don't want to disappoint anybody. I want to make a very good fight, and this April 22nd, I want to give for the fans very good show for them.
How familiar are you with your opponent, Bursak?
Bursak is a good fighter, a strong fighter. He come and throw a lot of punches, and he don't back for, and that's why it's gonna be a very interesting fight for us and for all the people.
Tell us why fight fans should tune in on April 22nd, because we have 3 WBO titles on the line. You got Oscar Valdez defending his WBO featherweight title, Jesse Magdaleno defending his junior featherweight WBO title, and then you got your own 168-pound WBO title.
That cartel gonna be a huge fan because it's the house the fighter here in California, LA, and a lot of Mexicans are gonna be there in the staff hub, and they are my friend, and I know him really well, and they training really hard for this fight, and we always completely is together, but like a friendly, because always we try who is the best in the run, and who training more hard, and it's good for me, and I'm really glad to be in this cartel with my friend.
And how well has your hand healed?
Now it's pain-free. I feel great, better than before, and I'm ready. I'm back on track now. I need to fight more often. I need to win the fight and keep winning.
Do you have a message for your fans?
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for giving me more. And don't
Now, let's talk about 2 big fights you got on March 18th in New York, Madison Square Garden. Gennady Golovkin defending his titles against Daniel Jacobs. Who do you have winning in that fight? And if so, would you like to face the winner of that fight, possibly moving up to 168?
I hope so, and I hope so, and I believe that Golovkin, he wanna win that fight. He wanna knock him up, the Daniel Jacobs, because Golovkin, he has a power, and Jacob, he don't have too much in. But he has a power too. He's dangerous. He's dangerous for Golovkin too.
Let's talk about 2 other big names in Mexico. You know what I'm talking about. Canelo Alvarez versus Julio Cesar Chavez. How difficult is it for Chavez to come down about 10 pounds? Because he was fighting at light heavyweight. In his last fight, he fought at 167.5 pounds. Then you also have Canelo Alvarez moving up 10 pounds. What's going to be more difficult? What's harder for which fighter?
I don't think it's harder for them, because if Chavez he take the fight, because he believed to wanna make this way, and they don't have they don't have like a chance and to doing to eating that way. And Canelo, you wanna move up, and it's good for them. It's good for the people because the people they asking for that fight, and they wanna give that fight for the fan.
Here's a hypothetical question. Now, if you can have it your way, Gilberto's way, would you take Canelo Alvarez, Chavez Jr., or Golovkin? Who would you want to fight?
I prefer Golovkin.
Nice.
Golovkin.
I like that answer.
Golovkin. Yeah.
Why Golovkin?
Because I know him. He's my friend. I know him really well.
You guys are smart, right?
Yeah. No.
Oh, no.
We
Okay.
never sparred, but we training. We've been training together in Big Bad, and that's why because he's a pound for pound, and I wanna be from pound for pound too, and I wanna fight with him.
I like the fact that you chose the toughest opposition. Thank you.
Thank you.